noisy today. Listen to all those lorikeets. It's a bit hard to see them, but you can sure hear them. We're about to have a big storm. It's just starting to rain. But the birds are so loud. They know there's a storm coming. I'm going to put some seed out for them in their feeder. G'day guys, welcome back. Another bloom. I'm getting close to the end now. I think I've only got 3 more to do after this one. So today I just wanted to change things up a little bit, get out of my comfort zone with colours. So I'm going with Payne's Grey, which is a smoky blue, and then I've got Burnt Umber, which is a dark chocolate brown. I have black and metallic copper. So a real kind of moody, darkish kind of a pour. And then my cell activator is the white, titanium white. It's in 3:1 with Floetrol. So 3 parts Floetrol, 1 part white paint. Let me just put these away. And so that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I did a little practice tile. Turned out really nice. It had a lot of copper in it, probably a little bit too much copper, so I might try and cut down on that just a tad. I got my blower. So has everyone been out and got one of these already? The hair curler hot air blower thingy that blows hot air and curls your hair at the same time. Yeah, works really well. It's only 1,000 watts. My hairdryer that I was using was 2,000 watts. And yeah, it was just too strong. It blew the paint too much and I lost my lacing. So for this size, 40 centimetre or 16 inch, yeah, I really need something powerful but not, too powerful. And I've just got it on my rotating cake stand here, and then a little puddle for my cushion to just to stop when I blow that it doesn't go too far down into the timber. This is timber, it's MDF. Let's start with some Payne's Grey, shall we? Well, there's not much left of that. I better keep some. Oh, I probably only got enough to do 1, so it's going to have to work on the first take, otherwise I'm going to have to stop, mix up more paint. That's the brown. I don't want the brown to take over too much. And then let's go with a little bit of copper. Again, don't want the copper to take over too much. A little bit of black. A little bit more of the Payne's. Oh, I better leave. I can't use any more of that. Can't. A little bit more of the copper. A little bit of the brown there. Okay. And my white. I'm going to try not to use too much, just that, so I don't have to blow it too far across. Let's see how we go with this, eh? Most likely going to lose all that anyway. That's looking very brown. We'll see what it looks like once I start spinning. Hopefully some of that Payne's grey will come up from underneath. But doesn't the white lacing look really vivid against those dark colours, hey? Really pretty. I think that was good. I didn't put too much white on. Sometimes I put so much white on and then I'm blowing like secondary blows over the sides there, like that one, because I've got so much white on there. I think that was better. Gee, number 9 and I finally get it, hey? No, I'm never going to get it. They're all different. Every time I do one of these, they're different. Right, let's spin this baby. Whoa! Big waterfall of white comes off. You do waste a lot of white. Look at that. Wowzers. A lot came off this side here. Let's see if we can get it to go off down there a bit. Go the opposite way. Oh, that wasn't very strong. Spin, Julie. I have to go again now. I didn't think the chocolate brown was going to be so dominant, but kind of is. Wow. Look at that. I'm glad the copper's not taking over too much. I need to get this side off here. There goes a little bit more paint flinging off. And as I said, I don't have enough paint to do another big one. I've only got a little bit of Payne's grey left. So I'll move on to my coaster, and then if I really dislike this, I'll come back to it. But I don't think I will dislike it. I think I'm loving it. Just need to get those little white blobs off the bottom down there. A little bit more if I can. Whoa. Oh, did that just knock the camera? The tripod's sitting up on top of my table, so every time I bang the table, it jumps. All right, I just need to get rid of that. I still don't like those little bunny ears there. See if I can get rid of them, and then I'll be a happy chappy. I can't spin the other way now. No, I still can't do it. I'm being a bit unco today. I can't spin counterclockwise. All right, last one. This should get those little blobs off. Look at that. Are they gone? Yeah, look, that'll do. They're gone. What do you think of that one? Wow. That's really good composition. Everything's coming out from the center. It's really pretty composition. That was me using less CA this time. So that I just sort of blew all the way around. I didn't have to go sort of too oblongish to get the areas that I missed. All right. Loving that Payne's grey through the centre there. We've got that dark centre, the black, and then we've got the Payne's grey, and then it comes out to the chocolate brown there, and then just little hits of copper here and there. Really like that one, you guys. Woohoo! Only have to do one. How exciting! Remember the one that I had to do 4? Oh my gosh. Let me just make some room down here for him. And then he can come and sit down here. All right, you beautiful creature, come with me. Oh, he's so shiny. I haven't done much with copper. Look at him, he's shiny. Oh, love that one. Some I love more than others. I've got 2 cups under that one. Hang on. I was wondering why it wasn't sitting up right. It was sitting on 2 cups. All right, let me get rid of this. And then I'll get my little coaster. Let's move this one out of the way. You can sit there for a minute. We'll get the coaster. Put it down there. Are you going to spin? Might help if I picked up the bottom of it as well. Look at that. I wonder it wasn't spinning. There we go. I'm just going to pinch that bit of masking tape. Oh, why are you falling apart? They're only cheap, these little things. But they're good just for doing little, little coasters and things. All right, let me zoom in now. Oh my gosh, I love that one down there. Wow. Oh, that doesn't sound conceited, but wow, I love it. Maybe that's my new favourite. Wasn't even going to do another bloom today because I just did the pink and turquoise one. As you can see, the mess in my little doggy pool there. I was coming to do a flip cup pour and I just thought, oh, I wonder what will happen if I do these colours, because they just kind of pop into my head, or I get inspiration from something I've seen, and then I think, oh, I want to try that. Okay, let's do this. Now I have to try and remember not to put too much paint on here. Not necessarily the pillow, but not too much of the coloured paint. So this is where I just need to go back and put all my little nozzles back on, because I don't want to pour the paint out. I just want to squeeze a little bit out. Oh, now what order did I do it? Do you guys remember what order I did it? And also I'm changing to my barbecue fan blower as well, because the big guy is too strong for such a tiny little puddle of paint. Okay, there's the Payne's Grey. A little bit of brown. Oh, and that's right, now I did the copper, didn't I? And I actually like doing this little ziggy-zaggy. I do get a better effect. Oh, I was wondering why it wouldn't come out. Yeah, I get a better effect when I do that, because you can see other colours coming through. You don't just get that block colour. A little bit of black. Only a touch because it's quite strong. And I'm going to go with some more phthalo. I'm not going to put any more dark brown on. And a little bit of copper. Just underneath the white. And then my white. This is the 3:1, same as last time. And not too big. Just a little dot. Here we go. Find where my white centre is. Push that white over the top. Just got to be really careful you don't get your little barbecue fan tool in the paint. Just push him very gently over the top. And then as soon as you see your little cells appearing, that's when you stop. Because if you don't stop and you keep blowing your cells, you'll blow the cells out of shape and they'll be all elongated, and I personally don't like that. I like to have lacing over the whole thing. But it doesn't always work like that, you know. You can just get a couple of millimeters too close and it blows it out too far. So you do the best you can each time, hey? They're all different. Let's get that to go over. All right, let's spin this baby. Oh, well, that's not very good. Where's all my copper? It's just blue and white. Well, that's a bit bizarre. Where did all my colours go? It's pretty, but it doesn't match the other one. I wonder where all my colour went. All right, let's go again. I mustn't have had enough colour. Now you can go from having not enough colour, or too much colour to not enough colour. So I obviously didn't have quite enough colour. Just as well I got enough to do a little tiny one again. That's the Payne's Grey, and then the brown, and then the copper. Just going to go puddles this time. A little bit of black. Actually, a little tiny bit. See, I did quite a lot of Payne's on that one, didn't I? I guess that's why it's gone quite, it was quite blue. Alright, let's see if this is any better. Probably gone the other way now, and a lot of copper, but the other one's got quite a lot of copper on it. As I'm standing here looking over, it's on the floor just down there next to my table in front of the window. As I look at it, I can see lots of copper. I guess the brown is the most dominant. This is looking more like it, as long as we can get some of that blue up, the Payne's Grey. It's more blue though, isn't it? It's kind of a smoky blue. All right, let's spin her out. I think that's looking more like it. More like your mummy, aren't you? You got to look like one of your parents. Yes, you do. Go the other way. A bit tricky to spin these. Right, that'll be the last one, because then I'll lose too much good stuff. Look at that. Yes, you look just like your mummy. Yes, you do. Now, let's pick you up with this. I mean, there's a tiny little bit of the copper there that's a bit streaky, but, you know, that's just, now I'm just being very, very picky, aren't I? Just got to loosen that tape that's underneath it and try not to drop it. Look at that. You can see the Payne's Grey through there, a little bit of black through there, a little bit of brown, a little bit of everything. The copper's probably more dominant in this one than it is in its mummy, but that's okay. They still match really beautifully. Okay, pop them down there, and then I'll take you down as usual. I don't get my gloves off. I want to put them back on again in a minute when I'm cleaning up, so that I take them off carefully. But I'm getting dirty as I go because they've got paint on them. But I want to use them again to clean up this mess. Right. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, I'm loving this set. Wow, so out of my comfort zone, these colours. They really are. Way, way out of my comfort zone. Look at those. Okay, let's get down. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. Let's see if I can pick up that metallic-y kind of a shine for you. It's really hard to see. I think I can pick it up all that well. Anyway, let's go down for a close-up and see. Oh, this one's just gorgeous. Wowzers. There's the Payne's Grey poking through. It does look like a flower, doesn't it? because you've got the center, the dead center, which is darker, and then you've got a rim of the paints grey, and then you've got the brown on the outside. It really is more like a traditional bloom, that's for sure. Okay, now let's have a look at its little baby. Hello, little baby. Yes, you're very cute. Yes, you are. A little bit more copper in it than its mummy, but still really, really pretty. It's got all the colours in. So there we go. Do you like those too? I love them. Don't know why I've never tried these colours before, because I'm sort of, you know, as I said, I'm thinking out of the box. I need to think of 12 different colour schemes. This is number 9. So yeah, let's come around this way. Really, really pretty colours. Okay, thanks again for watching. Hope you're not getting bored of my placemat sets and blooms. They're fun to do. Alright, I'll see you real soon. Oh, this was a quick one, 20 minutes. That's because I needed one big bloom. Alright, I'll see you real soon. Bye.